Good afternoon, everyone. It's that time. It's that time, isn't it? As we're about to get underway. So, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome along to my live YouTube stream. My name's Danny C. Let's get down to business, shall we? Most of all, how's everyone doing? Hope you're all good. Hope you're all well. So let's get straight to it then. For today's menu, I'm going to be providing you some coverage from my perspective of the final round of the Gran Turismo World Series Nations Cup. And we are in the Super Formulas. Yes, you heard it right. We are in the Super Formulas. Probably one of the toughest cars in the game. We will see. As it turns out, we've got a 20-lap race with 16 cars on the grid with the qualification time of 5 minutes. And you will need to use the racing mediums and racing softs. And it's going to be an interesting one with the tyre and fuel combination of tyre wear set to ×3, whereas for the fuel consumption rate in the other hand, it's set to ×2. So let's have a quick look at the comments. And good afternoon, Indian Steak. Welcome along, my brother. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hope all is well from your end. And in case anybody who doesn't know Indian Stig Racing, he has a channel for those who like to go and check him out. He does open lobbies, especially in sprint races, Gran Turismo World Series, Nations and Manufacturers Cup practice lobbies, as well as racing them himself in daily races. So Indian Stig's your guy to go and check out for those who want to have a look. Just get a nice sip of my coffee, and we are in the 2 o'clock slot. So as it turns out, the PD have gone mental this week. We're literally just with Super Formula, where you got the online time trial in the Super Formula car at Suzuka, and then you also have a daily race in the Super Formula car at the same track, and then we're just about to do a Super Formula race in the Nations Cup, an endurance race, of course. So I have no idea what to expect on this situation, but we will see as we go along. But looking on my times as well, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be, having showcased my speed on these cars. I've got a 136.1. Obviously, times are like slightly different to it, especially with track conditions, etc., etc. On the daily race, as well as the online time trial, which for some reason I can feel the lap times were just much quicker on the online time trial. So, well, nearly 4 tenths off a key in the top 100. But what matters to me of it is that just ideally that a top weight would be lovely. Just like the change of direction with this thing, with the amount of downforce generated. This is a warm-up lap, by the way. Having done some testing, private testing, of course, in the Super Formula, and obviously I had somebody who's come into my lobby, and obviously I thought, you know what, I might as well just get the qualifying simulation done, just to get the feel of with the tyres and fuel that's on, as well as just the tyres itself, obviously. The curse system, which of course the only time that you're able to use the curse system is the qualifying in the race. So that, of course, you're just gonna make good use of the curse system, because otherwise, if you don't make good use of it, or even if you blow your lap, then it's not going to be. Then it's not going to help boost your performances, is it? Unless you find a way to make do in the race, depending what situation they throw at you. So let's get the medium tyres on. Another sip of coffee. So I'm on the racing mediums. I'm just going to do a quick lap around the track. So 38.4, and having done a lap or two on the private test, roughly get to a 39 or something, which is about what I managed to get. See who else is live. Iris Scooter's live and Sammy Snake. Other than that, it's just me, the cat. Let's get this moved upwards. So I'm just going to get one more lap around the track, and then I'll be able to go for a toilet break, and then I'll get straight down to it. Might get done for track limits. Do you know what? I might as well just got myself into the gravel there. And then what I'll do is I'm gonna have a quick toilet break, and then we'll get straight onto proceedings. B26. And I'm back. I'm not gonna have time to do one more lap, but it's just to get properly into it. Oh, I just want to be sure that I watch that damn curve. The fast right-hander. And we save ourselves before we get put into a lobby. And for those who are taking part on the last round, good luck. And those that are taking part on this one, good luck as well. Obviously, we've got a 2 o'clock slot coming up, along with a 4 o'clock and 6 o'clock slot for those that are yet to get the race in. Sammy Snake Racing, and we've got Dustin in as well. And Batman. So there's 3 people I know in the lobby. And there's Kev. How many points do you get for this lobby? That's 318. 318 for the win. And 220 points gets you at least 8th. So ideally that's where you want to be, isn't it? 8th place. Just so that you can increase the DR, but other than that, I'm ready. I'm ready to get down to business. So I'm going to give myself some time and space to get a bit of clear track up front. Give myself at least another 10 seconds. Obviously there's myself and 2 other people in the pits. Tension is building. It's all going to be down to probably the best I could do is at least a lap with the amount of tyre wear that's on. That could kill the soft tyres instantly. Just get the tyres slightly warmed up and then we'll get going for what could be probably my best chance to get a result, but we will see. Quali mode on. Let's go. An okay first sector, but obviously we've got Sammy Snake currently on pole position. Unless out changes. This is pretty close. And we've got the flying postman on pole. I ran out of curse. Not going to be my best lap, but at least I may be able to get some miles on also. Currently P8. So we've got Batman along with me, in the fourth row, and we've got Dustin behind us as well. Just so whilst we are here, quickly do that. So in the meantime, got the tyres on. Have a good race, good luck, and let's play the music, yeah? Let's get down to business and do the talking on the track. Good luck, everyone, and have fun. That's the most important thing. You can hear the engine notes rise to the top. The Flying Postman on pole position in the Red Bull. The Sammy Snake in the custom-made livery with Sammy Snake's name on. And there's Michael Schumacher, Fernando Alonso, myself as Lewis Hamilton. And we've got Dustin. This is going to be a mental turn one with grid start with 4-star check. All 5 lights are on. And it's lights out, and away we go. Yeah, it's one of them things that happens. Just doing my best to keep my nose clean, and then a little tap, and then the other person like made contact with the other person, which set them spinning. Ah, oh, lost the back end. Should have just changed another gear. So I think everyone's starting to go into some tyre management, although there is some battles going off and somebody served a 3-second penalty. And somebody's going for the move. We had a 4-car fight, and then now it's a 3-car fight in the battle for P5. This is mental. And Kev's going for a push to pass there. Long way to go. Somehow managed to avoid contact. And now the field's spread about just a touch. Oh, crap. How I kept that on the road, I don't know. Oh, Kev's lost it. Unlucky, buddy. Started to come to life from my end. Now I've got some rhythm going. You can see the sparks flying underneath the Super Formula car. So we've got P5, we've got P4, P3, P2 on my site. Sammy Snake's just running away at the moment. And Dusty's in the pits. My tyres are okay. And we've got the Swedish driver, I should say. The Swedish driver chasing up third and second. Sammy Snake is in the pits, so is Batman and Curtis. Clean air is king. And we've got Sammy Snake behind, having pitted it for a new set of tyres. So if I could get one more lap out of these tyres, then I should be okay. Zoip's going for the overtake, and I've taken the lead of the race momentarily, but I'm yet to pit for new tyres. Good out lap. Good in lap, sorry. See how close Sammy is. He's not far off. He's just closing. I'm going to come in at the end of this lap. I hope I've not gone over that white line, because it looked pretty close. Okay, so I've got new tyres on. This is it now. Stanley C time. Let's get down to business and do the talking on the track. I've got no curves left. I'm just going to have to manage what I have. I might go for the overtake, not at the 130R, maybe on the chicane. Cyberman's going defensive, is he? Is he not? We're up in the top 8. Not sure if I can make up in that many more places, but we'll see how the next 5 laps unfold. Has got a battle for P5 for what I can see up front developing. A great scrap between the top 3, of course. Between the 3 of them, I should say. Got Batman on my radar. Looks like he's lost out to the pack. So we've got 3 laps to go. All to play for sure. We're on the last lap now. I think 8th at least is the best I can do. Unless something changes in the last lap. Yellow flag, something's happened. Oh, it's the Spaniard. Unlucky, buddy. Not sure what happened there. Maybe if I would have pitted a lap earlier, then my tyres would have been gone even further. But I did what I needed to do, which is to keep it on the road best I can. So I'll take home a P7. Well done, everyone. Well done, Sammy Snake, on the win. Dustin, Batman, well done as well. Gain 1 place. Grab the replay if you want them. Turns out that somebody finished in 9th place, so it gets an increase of DR, and I came on with 238 points. So let's go and have a look at the replay, see how it went. Meanwhile, we've got the Manufacturers Cup that's starting on Wednesday. So I'm yet to choose a manufacturer. So this is what's going to be happening. As we're going to, for the manufacturers, we're kicking off the campaign at Fuji, then off to Tokyo Expressway, and then we're Auto Palace and Nürburgring Endurance. And I'm yet to choose a manufacturer. So let's have a look at the replay and the highlights of the race, and let's get straight to it then. Let's see what tyres was everyone on. Obviously, there was Sammy Snake on the racing mediums. There was the Flying Postman, along with the Spaniard, who started on the racing softs. Apart from that, everyone else was on mediums. So let's see. And that was a wicked start from Batman. And I got a bit of contact, which there was not a lot I could do there. You see, ideally, for yourself, that you want to keep your nose clean and stuff like that, it's just a bit unfortunate. So let's have a look behind. And so I felt a bit of contact from the Haas. Then obviously the Greek obviously felt a bit of contact, but somehow the South African kept that on the road after having a moment, but didn't really stop in there. So other than just a broken front left suspension damage, so yeah, it's one of the things. And the good thing that they've done for this exhibition series is they set the mechanical damage to the light. And yeah, there's a bit of pushing to passing going off there. Also, the Finnish driver further up the road must have made a mistake. Oh, he got contact from behind. Got rear end damage. Yeah, that was just that's just naughty. And that results in a 3-second penalty for causing a collision with a driver. Now, I just want to see like how what was going off there also. So I had the Finnish driver, which there was not a lot I could do to react. Yeah, that was unfortunate. You know, but it happens. It happens to all of us. And then we've got Batman, who was sent on the inside, and I had to give way. And then we've got the Ferrari car with a 3-second penalty. Just trying to see. Okay, so we've got the British driver serving a 3-second penalty, and obviously there's a wicked battle going on everywhere you look. And when you see the middle pack, literally Cyberpunk just going sideways. And everybody else just on different strategies with the curse system. I don't know what it is. It like from my end, you know, just for some reason that must have like well, ideally that you want to just hold back for a moment and let all people fight for position. Even when you're racing these cars, but you have very, very little time to react. So you just got to have the reflexes like cat. Do you know what I mean? And then we got the Finnish driver who also had the momentum, and I had to give way also. And touching the grass a touch there, but kept it on the road somehow. And there's Kev. I can see Kev, which I did not see that coming. Kev just thought, you know what, I'm going to send it. Left in the middle of racing rule, but then obviously the Finnish driver slowed down a touch, which killed the momentum also. I've got somebody just weaving around. That of course, the Haas driver suffered rear end damage, and it was coming from the Finnish driver also, who also had the front end damage. But luckily, with the mechanical damage set to light, which only lasts 30 seconds. Yeah, that was very unfortunate with 3 goes. When you're catching up the pack and having sat back for a moment, and then you see, look at this. 3 does not go into 1 sometimes. You know, it's unfortunate for the individual to come out. So obviously, whereas the Kai obviously went right not once but twice, although I went off just a touch, but then the Swedish driver managed to take 2 places for the price of 1. And then I've got somebody coming into the pits, and that of course is the Spaniard who are on the racing mediums, which you can get to around 8 laps on that stint. Which I thought, if I would have pitted like a lap early or 2, but then maybe I would have, who knows, maybe a few more positions. So the rest of the time we're just a bit bit in the world of my own, watching people battle, and then you see the battle unfolding between 2nd, 3rd and 4th at the time. So there's literally not really much. And then the finish trial looks to go for the overtake. Sends it around the outside. Beautiful move. Challenging the inner Kimi Räikkönen 2005 in the McLaren when they were pushing for the race win, having started way down the order at the Japanese Grand Prix. So we've got, although that you have people like Semi Snake and a few others that are pitted for new tyres. Obviously that did all I could, but luckily I've not got a time penalty having crossed that line there. You see, like, as I were into my own strategy, I'm just to extend the medium stint just a couple of laps longer, and then you say that is about as close as I can get to a 3-second penalty. Look. You see what I mean? That is about as close as you get to literally going on the white line. And small margins, isn't it? And then the rest of the time they've just been like battling there. You see, all that to do with no curves, no DRS or anything, just a pure straightforward overtake with new tyres. Obviously the Haas driver had the tyres that were just a couple of laps older, so therefore I was able to have the tyre advantage, of course. And then the rest of the time we've just been on my own. Now I'd like to see what happened to the Spaniard, because the Spaniard was running in P6 at one stage. He shifted up to 5th and down to 4th. Oh, I just lost the back end over that curb. Luckily the Ghost has saved his life and rage quit. But, you know, you should see the state of these tyres when the finished driver, along with Sammy's tyres. And Dustin's on a worn front right tyres. Like, literally, this is... Dustin is going to carry on for as long as he possibly could, and then having pitted, what was it, roughly lap 12 or something, and kept it on the road. Oh, just keep it together, keep it together. You got this. And obviously Batman didn't have much chance to just close up the gap. And if it would have been one more lap or two, then Dustin would have been literally falling off the cliff with a dead front right tyre. But he managed to come home with a P5 somehow. And then we got Sammy Snake, Flying Postman, Finnish driver, Swedish driver, Dustin, Batman, myself. So, I'm satisfied with, you know, how the results pan out, but, you know, that it's just another race with some points on the board. Increase the DR, of course. Some positives to take on from that. So, let's open the tickets and see what I win. So it's a 4-star roulette ticket, and it's an invitational invitation to buy one of the exclusive cars from Aston Martin. Obviously, another 4-star roulette ticket from the other day. A Roca, Volkswagen Scirocco. Fair enough. Fair enough. So let's go into Escapes movies, and just like to say thank you to those who took part, and well done to those who got a result, and regardless where you finish. I'll have to admit that the Nations Cup has not been too bad, but there's been some ups and downs, let's be honest. Obviously with the specified road car race at Trial Mountain, obviously 11th was... best I could do on that situation, but felt like about a little more. But same applies with Watkins Glen, which of course I feel well placed as I was up for having finished 7th on that occasion, as I had to keep it all together, you know what I mean. And then also go-kart race, obviously P2 was the best result I'm making off the exhibition series. And then finished off P7 at Suzuka in the Super Formulas. And turns out that, well, I felt like I had another couple of laps in me just to keep going and keep pushing. And not give up till a lot could happen. As it happened in the last lap, another position gained, more than I expected, but we got there. We got there. So I'll be live once more on Tuesday, and we're going to be running in the Gran Turismo 3500A. So you could get that directly from the brand central in the dealership and with the brand Gran Turismo. So be roughly around 6:30ish p.m. UK time, or just before that. As soon as I get the live stream going, then I'll open the lobby. So I'll do some practice and then race, which is probably the best I could do. Obviously, got to do the real life stuff, don't you? But other than that, we will see how that pans out, as I'll let you know on my community page. But other than that, we go again for the manufacturers next weekend, starting on Wednesday. And anybody liking the content, hit the like button, subscribe if you are new, and I wish you all a great weekend. Have a good one. Stay safe, take care, and for myself, Dennis C, I'll see you later. Bye bye.